It's not in the cards for you. I'm pretty good at insults, and I got the internet and a lot of free time.
Okay, roll 4. I usually do everything in one take, but I keep hitting the button. So this is take 4. But we're doing the spoon for a yo plate, a convenient way to MacGyver your yo plate or your yogurt. See, it's like a spoon, but it's really more of a shovel. So we're shoveling the food in. You ever find yourself, oh, I'm going to eat the whole thing and talk about life. Last video was 22 minutes. Gonna just shovel in some yo plate. I'm trying to get a place in town. So I'm back at House of Charity because I'm in contact with SNAP and Spokane Housing Ventures. And it's closer to walk to if I gotta walk there. Thinking about doing that on Monday. I was talking to a lady there, but I got my phone stolen. So I'm trying to get back a hold of her. $127. I had $1,200 saved, but I'm out on the street still. I'm over at HOC. I'm not really on the street. I'm at a shelter. I came back into town because of SNAP. I'm trying to get a hold of them too. I'm just gonna go in there with the attitude of like $600 a month. See what I can get. I can survive on that. I was surviving on 210, but I'm gonna get a job as soon as I get an apartment. I don't know where. I was thinking a grocery store though. It'd be an easy enough job. It'd be like working at a convenience store, but I wouldn't have to be freaked out all the time. Rosar's would be a good place to work. You gotta think of the jobs when you're in high school. I'm like, I haven't worked in 20 years. I've been on disability, but I want to get a part-time job because I'm bored. Back in the hood. Some gay. I'm going to title this something like Teaching Your Girlfriend How to Eat Yogurt or something. YouTube might outsmart you. It'll take you a while to eat this yogurt this way. I'm about halfway done with it. 4 minutes. I'm really savoring it. It's delicious. A longer one of these would be awesome. I think I can get most of it. I'm just going to get my finger in it. Get gritty with it. Yeah. A couple hours ago, they had macaroni and cheese. Like hamburger, it was pretty good.
Shit, what time? Is it close to 6 o'clock yet?
Yeah, it's 4. Got 2 hours. After I do this, I'll line up for house charity. The glurp of it. This is what you can do if you're ever out of inconvenient spot and have a yogurt and don't have a spoon. People like this kind of thing on my YouTube channel. Don't know why. Mountain blueberry. Lifestyles like YMCA. But in Aberdeen. A lot of tenty things around. They usually move in a day. No smells. Didn't smell like anything. That's good. Who knows? Hey Gen Z, where are you located? I want a girlfriend. Okay, then you're an age phobe and a bigot and a classist. You know, the media says you're anti-bigot. You tell me you're anti-bigot and anti-classist. Okay, but you're not telling me the information that I need. I go to bars, I get cock-blocked. I go to school, you're not there. I walk around, you go with the same sheep-ass clone dudes that don't tell me the information that I need. So I have to be there like, oh, okay, they're just a bunch of haters. When I want to date them, you become misogynistic. When I want to date women of your generation, you become generation misogynist. You start your U2ing shit when you're not on point. You haven't been on point in 5 years. I've been in Spokane for 5 years sitting on my hands. You tell me you're not a classist, but you go right to the money. You tell me you're not a bigot, but you're age phobic. Yes, you are. I'm 41 years old and live at a homeless shelter. You tell me you're not a classist. You tell me you're not a bigot, Gen Z. You tell me your generation's generous. Okay. Yeah, prove it. You wonder why I'm so mad, but you don't tell me the information. Everywhere I go, you stop me, but you don't tell me the information I need. Gen Z. You ask me to post up, I tell you the information, you don't do anything with it. I want to date pretty girls, you know what I mean? I'm a guy. I want to date someone hot. Even when I had an apartment, you weren't kind to me, you cockblocked me. I went to the schools, you went to some other dudes whenever I showed up. Or you just aren't there. It's all opening up, it's like phase 2, right? COVID phase 2. Okay, where are you located? Big answers. So check this out. I took a mask and I took a string off of it and I tied my hair back. I didn't have a rubber band. Pretty good, right? Yes, indeed. You remember what I do? But I earned $7 for last year. I made 9 of. Now I'm making 1 this year. If I get an artist, I gotta have a job because I'm not in school right now. I'm deciding to work on the board game. $150 to build. I'm going to try and sell it for $200.
It won't get any longer, I swear.
I need an artist.
When I was in middle school,
I'm going to pay that artist. That artist could earn about $3,000.
that's as far as I got it. But I feel like I've grown it out longer this time.
It'll take a year to draw. But that's okay. You're drawing 180 pieces for cards. No, just 90. Because we don't need them for the dice. I'm just going to do words for the dice. You make a custom dice, it costs $5.62 or something like that. It's definitely over $5. But I need an artist. Not for this. This is what I'm going to feel.
Oh yeah, big time. Well, so if you sit there and foam it with like a metal, or a metal one, at least.
Another one.
You seriously believe that? Yeah. So like, I don't want to just foam it with a regular cheap foam. I'm gonna throw away.
Here's one where I screwed
Sounds
up,
kind of weird,
but I still liked it.
no, but the whole, especially with the whole energy thing, right? Long term, it is something.
And this is sort of what I want the map to look like. I might have to do it where I draw it all myself, but I kind of like this. I would erase all the lines. I'm thinking about doing it that way, where I erase all the lines and then I just keep the color field. I was going to do it in colored pencil so it looks really cool. I got 2 of the blank ones. I just remember that they're in groups of 12.
You watched this movie?
You put a dot
We just watched it.
with the pencil
You had like.
and you put another dot somewhere else anywhere on the board. And you can take everything around it as you move through.
Like Mozart. Yeah, like piano.
You can go where there's already a dot. You're like, I'll surround that dot.
And then they, like, go
Any
back
dot.
and again.
You place 2 and surround any dot with the ones to the side to build those combinations. As long as they're all the same color, not the color of your cube.
But and then like put them all together and like makes the
The
instruments.
pollinator comes down on the seed.
I don't know, it's really cool.
It's the dating game for aliens. They're all plant-based. They're sentient.
We just watched it.
Plant and fungus. So they're technical. I like it. I wasn't going to talk about it, but I'm not going to tell you the name.
It sounds like it might be. Like
It's going to be a different name anyway.
Yeah. Just because we anything out there about the music, like
And I'm not going to tell you the name. Because you might have already figured out.
check this out, man.
Because I've talked about it, but it's been a few months.
So this comes like it's antique.
I'm going to show you how much of the book that I wrote in to describe this game. This is I did this over the past couple of days. It doesn't even say how many pages are in this book. I would imagine like half the book, maybe 200 pages, so 100. This much is on the game. And I'm thinking about just photocopying it, because it'll look cool, and it would be on the sheets. This is convenient. Wired notebook. I got some Axe body spray. I don't really need any right now, but I'm going to spray some anyway. I didn't have deodorant for a while.
Yeah.
Anarchy. You know me.
What is clove? A spice or something?
Yeah.
Is it?
I don't know if it's natural clove they use or just like coffee taste or something.
You'd think it would be red.
Check this out. You know
It's
the raspberry taste? That's
marketing.
right?
I heard it's beaver butthole.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to try some culture.
Is that what you're gonna say? That's the real thing?
Yeah.
old Boston.
I got the gel pens. I got 2
Okay,
gel
so we work
pens.
at Taco Bell.
It's the glands that's back.
Got my notebook. You know how I hop around.
Made in Morocco.
Gotta have a comb. Got my toothbrush. I'm gonna get some new clothes. I let a lot of stuff go. I threw it out. Look at my bag. My bag was torn up. I was like, yeah, I could throw this out. It wasn't even zipping. The coat that I had for 3 years wasn't zipping, so I threw that out. I just donated it back. Not a book. I don't know. Could ballast paper on it if I need. I got money to get an apartment. You know, trying to find the girl of my dreams out there.
You're like, oh, I want to get a room.
Yeah, but I didn't do that.
I was thinking of doing that like that. You can do like a motel for 10 nights and it'll be $700. We're all getting $1,400. Big news. The first one was 1,000, wasn't it? What was the first one? 1,200. And then the second one was 1,600. Or no, 600. American. And this next one's 1,400. So it's going to be the biggest one. It's going to be like in the spring when I bought that ounce. I think I bought 2 ounces. Jeez, I spent a lot. I almost had to get an inhaler because I was having trouble breathing. I bought 2 ounces with that first check. This was bigger than the Trump check. $1,400. That's coming up this week. I'll probably slip off to the hotel and stay there for 10 nights. Probably like $700, but that's all right. That's only going to be half of it.
Everything I need, I will. I'll go as far as
I'll have another $700 for food.
go to like 7 miles.
I'll probably just eat Mexican food. I'll buy a big bag of convenience store food, some weed, get a smoking room. I'm going to do it on Friday. Well, no, it won't be on Friday. It might be. It might be. I have to get my EBT card. Do I need the EBT card? Not necessarily. I got that voucher coming for $5 because I lost my wallet. $5 I can get an ID, so that's coming in the mail at the House of Charity. So that's why I came up here, because Isaac is at the Truth. I saw him today. We smoked a couple bowls. Dickhead. But anyway, he loaded a bowl. It was alright. We smoked 3 of my bowls. I got my pens. I got paper. I've made the game. I think it's ready to go in this book. This is going to be the book that explains it. It's a different name than this. Because that's what it was. It's top secret. You won't even know what it's called. I'm not going to tell you. It'll be nothing that you saw on that first page. You'll have to remember this because it'll be like in a year and you'll see something like his story and you might wonder if it's me. Dozens and dozens of pages describing how the characters are built, describing how you move. It's going to be a fun game. Describing how the dice work. You build a meal on the first one that moves their nose. When you're describing it, it's the one that plays against you for the cards. So if you move the nose, it's like you discuss them, so they have to fight you with the cards.
Big old walks or whatever.
It's one of those things they gotta get rid of. Yeah. You get pimples every once in a while if you walk around a lot. My eye. I look better than I did yesterday. There's it coming down. It's just from walking around all that. There was this soap I was using that I didn't like.
Oh wow. Yeah, I haven't had that sort of serious happening.
Well, it's kind of like, it's not too far.
Might as well.
I didn't like that mint Axe or whatever it was, Axe, mint Axe shampoo body wash. It made my balls feel weird. I think I want to get something else. I had 2 bottles of those. I didn't think it was mint. It was okay. It was weird. It made my balls feel like, not to smell like spearmint. Yeah, it like tingled my balls. It didn't tingle anywhere else but my nutsack. Oh, I want to get a different kind of. I was thinking like jasmine or something. What do I want my nuts to smell like? Citrus. I did that video about all that stuff at Rite Aid. There's all that stuff at Rite Aid. I did that 22-minute video. So I'm trying to figure out things to do that are responsible. You know, there's like little stuff. What do you do when you're walking around living in homeless shelters, saving money? You would probably go to Rite Aid a lot. Buy some food. Plan for an apartment and get soap. I got that Axe body spray. This will smell good. Got the pens. I'm gonna check in at House of Charity number 2.
So I'll be talking.
Well, so check it
Yeah.
out. So like I have this thing now. They put this on me, like at the hospital. Just put it on my foot. I've never had to put it on my foot. But I had this from jail, which has my picture ID on it. And I kept telling it, I said, I got picture ID, I'm not telling you my name.
Until you date me, I'm just going to point out how Gen Z sucks. You run your racist mouth, you run your misogynistic mouth, you run your ad hominem tu quoque arguments, you claim you're not classist or age phobic or bigoted, but I live at a homeless shelter and want to buy you in Credit Burger, Spokane. Okay, I want to date Gen Z chicks. If that's a problem, fuck you, bigot. You're a hypocrite generation. Until you fucking date me, I'm going to keep talking about how Gen Z sucks, because you suck. I like you, but you're not doing the things I need you to do to not suck. Gen Z sucks. Stop sucking. How do you not love Rite Aid? This is stuff I don't normally get. I mean, I'm a diabetic, but I thought I'd just explore Rite Aid. It's basically a grocery store. I'm in here a couple times a week. I usually come in here and just get an energy drink. That's about it. Or some headphones. I'm just looking at the stuff I don't normally get. Might get something here Monday. I love this store. Rite Aid is one of my favorite stores. The people here are so friendly. Yeah, I might come in here and do like one thing.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's all good. I've probably had all these at least once in my life. I don't normally get stuff here. It's like Halloween. It's a great store. I'm going to show you what Rite Aid has. I don't know why. I'm bored. I got 2 hours before checking into the House of Charity. Just changing it up because I'm trying to get closer to town to get an apartment. Just looking at the things I don't normally get. Sometimes I'll get a Milky Way, but I rarely get Milky Ways because I don't eat a lot of chocolate. I'm a diabetic. I usually take to like nuts and things and like meats and cheeses and chips. Not a lot of sugar, like high sugar stuff, but I love chocolate. It's like Halloween, you know? I don't have $1 to my name, but you know, I get my check on Monday, so I'm just walking around, looking at the various things. I might come down here on Monday. I was thinking about getting sushi, but I don't think I have enough. I'll do it at the beginning of the month. I like to be responsible. I usually do $40 a week and just spend it on whatever. Usually I buy Bud. I might get like a smaller bag. We get the 25, no, $15. Yeah, I think I'm gonna come to Rite Aid and just get like some sort of snack Monday. But I want to show off my favorite store downtown. Like if you convenience stores, how can a convenience store survive against Rite Aid? You know what I mean? Rite Aid has everything. There's one downtown, you know. There's another store. There's that smaller store that's got like the convenient dollar stuff, but of course it's not as big as Rite Aid. The mom and pops are still functioning. We need more of those too. Just one block That's one thing that I love about Spokane is like one block, like Olympia, and one block, every block there's some sort of store that sells something. You know, like convenience store shit. This is all you really need. If I want to buy alcohol, I come to Rite Aid. It's a grocery store. Washington State, all the grocery stores sell alcohol. There's no more liquor stores anymore. It's kind of the cool thing about Washington. Also, weed is legal. So I smoke a lot of weed. And occasionally I buy alcohol. I come in and get a snack every once in a while. I normally just get an energy drink. It's from my show. It doesn't really have a name, it's just my name on YouTube. Oh, I love stuff like this. I don't even know. I don't even explore this too far. I want to preserve this for posterity so I know what they have, and then I could kind of plan it out. Oh, what should I get at Rite Aid? Maybe I'll spend more money here if I have a video that's like 15 minutes long. We're at 4. This is interesting. They got marshmallow mateys. Look at that. You know, instead of, what was it? Lucky Charms? Tutti Fruities. You gotta have your Tutti Fruities. Mini spoons, like the grandfather names. This is cool. Captain Crunch. But it's Captain Crunch advertised as a way to eat it by hand like you did when you were a kid. Frosted Flakes, like that. Yeah, it's like Halloween here. If I want a cup, I usually come in here. I break those all the time and lose those. They're only about $1, so I don't care. I often just throw them out if they get a little moldy or if they just stink or look. I don't get those very often. Babu. What is this? Unbleached bamboo tissue. Ah, interesting. You know what I mean? Whales, not goldfish crackers. Exactly the same thing, though. I don't even buy stuff here. I don't drink coffee. I don't make syrupy stuff. I usually make full meals. I eat like cereal for breakfast. I could pretty much just shop here. I didn't even realize that. Pretty much everything I do here. Then I guess vegetables. I'm kind of thinking something like that. I kind of hate going in and, you know, you have to go all the way over across town. The only thing you need across town are vegetables. You know what I mean? Like, they don't sell vegetables. They should sell vegetables here. Rite Aid with vegetables. I don't normally floss my teeth. I brush my teeth twice a day. Listerine. I often wonder if that stuff is even necessary. You know what I mean? Like, my breath doesn't stink. I know it doesn't because people would say it. I would smell it. We're in phase 2-ish. About to go to 3-0. Oh, these are good. I always forget that they have stuff like this. See, if I have the video, then I'll remember. Because I'll watch the video and think, oh yeah, they have Doritos 3D. Those aren't too bad. Spicy ranch. You see, this is what this is all about in 2021. Just combination of things. People are getting bored of the same old shit. You got white cheddar Cheetos Puffs, of course. I've always loved these, and these aren't all that old. Cheetos Puffs. I like to just show people what I do and what I look at every week. But since I had some time, I was going to do it today. Then I could do something else tomorrow. I'm thinking of sushi, but I don't know, that'd be on Monday. I don't know if I should get more out. I always try to be responsible. I do like the big $100 check once a week, and then I spend that on sushi usually. We just opened up the sushi place I go to called sushi.com. $40 is usually what I spend. See, every other week is $40. I'm really responsible with my money. That's why I have $1,200 saved. I'm trying to get an apartment. I'm homeless right now. I'm living in various homeless shelters, just going around Spokane. I've done that for about a year. But I've been get a hold of these other places, kind of, giddy holy. I was talking to a lady at Spokane Housing Benches named Julie. And I'm trying to get a hold of them. I wrote them an email, but it was on Friday, so today's Saturday. And then I wrote them today a couple texts. So when they get there on Monday, if they haven't answered, I'll email again and write a couple more texts until they get a hold of me. I'll just annoy the fuck out of them. You know what I mean? Just, hey gosh, where you at? I used to have one of these hats. The Bigfoot hat was pretty cool. I was looking for bottles, and yeah, I think it's not the greatest bottle opener. I like the hat. The bottle opener is hard to use. So I didn't care when I lost it. I was like, yeah, fuck it. I left it on a tree stump or something, or a tree branch, when I was plugging into the phone thing downtown during the winter. I was looking for various ways because they block it off. It was turned on to do the lights for winter. And I looked around, and I used to charge downtown, but then as business picked up, they ushered me along and said, okay, a lot of people are coming. And after a couple weeks of that, they just ushered me along. But then I found other places uptown and charged there. The library should be opening soon. I could challenge that. Oh, yeah. See, I'm kind of looking around. What do I really want? If I got one big splurge thing, I could watch the video, thinking, employing the brain in ways where I can't memorize. I'm thinking of ways. And then I'll just upload this to YouTube. People are liking the stuff where I kind of tour around doing my daily routine. They like the music that's around stuff. People have been upvoting my videos lately on YouTube. They like this kind of thing. Or it's just a boring thing. Look at Lucas Warner's life. Oh, see, when I buy rubber bands, I usually buy these. There's a few in there that I hate, but most of those are good for my hair. So I tie back my ponytail. It's $1.59 rubber bands. And I come here on Mondays and kind of shop around. I'm going to have to get another bag of those. This is just to remind myself. I don't normally do stuff like this. But, you get older, so I'm just recording this, and people are going to love this on my video channel. You know what I'm saying? I come in here and buy just different observant things, you know what I mean? Like, I'll occasionally buy pens. I got 2 pens right now I really like in my pockets. I got the cargo pens. I'm trying to be entertaining for my video channel. People love this kind of thing. They've liked the last 2 videos where I just went to that gazebo in the park, and then I did something else. So I'm just going around on a Saturday doing it. I got nothing else to do. I was like, yeah, I'm bored. I'm going to walk around, smoke my dro, and kind of go around doing a different thing. Oh, yes. I'll buy a pair of scissors if I lose some. I might need another pair of scissors for something. I don't know. I already got one. I'm just showing you things that I look around at. Sometimes I need things, sometimes I don't. I can look at this later and be like, oh, I need a broom. What do those cost? And be like, oh, I have that video. You know what I mean? $20.99. And this is just to remind myself, years down the road, I'll name this something like Tour of Rite Aid, Spokane. And then I'll not have to remember the prices of things. I don't know what I might need. Maybe one day I'll need some Method all-purpose naturally derived surface cleaner. As a matter of fact, that seems very convenient. Myers Clean Day. I love stuff like this. when you come down here, you don't even think about stuff like this as being like aromatherapy too. How often do you come down here and just look at like the Method Pink Grapefruit $3.99 hand soap at Rite Aid? Everybody needs hand soap. If you don't get that, it feels good on your hands. I might think one day, how much was that hand soap I really liked? Dishwashing liquid. I do this all the time where it's like, oh, how much was that shit? I never think of like the different kinds of dish. Big win. You know, save some money. That first time you get into an apartment, you'll need things. And I think I can get an apartment soon. I've been feeling good about that. I've been walking around happy with the boner. Looking at Tide. Thinking about different things like improving life. Got $1,200 saved. So I'm thinking like, well, what about those Tide Pods? I need to get Tide Pods. How much are they? I could build a list and I get those Tide Pods. I never remember what they cost. Apparently they're $7.29. I thought they were about $4.99. Not too bad. What if I want a big one? Well, $17.99 right there. I might change my mind. I might get different kinds of things. People might want to know, how much does it cost to get Parasol Pro Clean Deep Clean? What is it? Well, you'll have to come read it. Gain flings. It's just boring shit in my day that I kind of find fascinating. Snuggle. You might want to get some Snuggle. I don't know why. Maybe you just like Snuggle. Your kids like the smell or you like it. And you're like, I don't want to spend all that money. $5.99 for that little thing of Snuggle. What do they got else? Suavitel. Some cheaper, $3.99, $2.89. There you go. Unstoppables. Now what is it? Scent booster. Now you do that. Your clothes are going to smell better for girls. I don't even know if you can say that anymore. The woman. I buy pens all the time. I never buy pencils. That game I'm making is going to cost $150. So I'm thinking about getting a job too. If I memorize this stuff, it might help me along the way. Every time I come down here, I always think I want to get a big thing of chocolate. But I never think, how much is it going to cost? I'm like, oh, I know I can afford everything in here. How much is that? Well, it's $20. You never think about that. $4.99. I might think one day, I want some M&Ms, but I want the big thing of candy, so it'll last a long time, like a week. That big splurge thing, $5. And I don't want to memorize it. I'm just going to show people on my YouTube channel this because this is what I do anyway. And I'm just trying to spread out and see what else I can do with my life. You know, and show people things. And I was bored, so I came down here. What is this? These are kind of fun, even for grown-ups. Some of these are really hard. This looks fun. I should buy this one day. Maybe I'll buy this on Monday. The Ultimate Backseat Book. You see what this is? Like, okay, it's that thing. Best vacation ever. You can do this by yourself. People do things like this. Whoa, so they don't get bored. $10 book. This seems kind of cool. So I'm recording a video of this in case I want to buy something to be entertaining that I never think about. I don't know why I would want to read Jonathan and Jonathan or whatever the fuck, Drew and Jonathan. Yeah, my mom watches those guys. French Country Home and Living. It's like mom magazines. Home cooking. Now that's an everybody kind of thing. Soups, bread, cast iron. That young man. Best home. These are just fun to look at. Cut the sugar. Hey, that's convenient. Maybe I want to cut the sugar. I'm thinking, what can I make them diabetic? How can I cut the sught sugar? I might not even think of that. I'll watch this one day. And I'll be like, wow, yeah. Now I don't have to remember plant-based. See, vegan stuff. I like vegan food. What if I meet a vegan girl? I'll be like, I'll become a vegan for you. I like plant-based recipes. That looks delicious. The science of sugar. Sugar is interesting. That plays into the game that I'm building. There's 30 different kinds. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. We're getting our checks soon. $1,400. Next week. Brain food. I'm just going to go to a Motel 6 and chill out. I'm going to see if I can get the monthly one. I think that's like $800 or something. I don't know. I could probably do 10 days would be good for me. $700. Yeah, that's not too bad. 10 days was good. I was ready to come back. I was thinking of doing that. So I think I might do that. You give me a Friday in there, as long as there's a Friday in there. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I think on Monday I'm going to get a motel room for 10 days. Be about $700 there. Quality Inn would be better, but it's more expensive. If I can. Oh, I can't. I need my ID. Yeah, Friday. Well, Friday I'll come down. Yeah, it's nothing. See, I never think you get stuff like this when going to the motel. A lot of people do that. They just go hang out for the weekend. I do that all the time. Hey, see, there's stuff like this I always want to get, but I never think to eat it because I never come down here. This aisle specifically. That's how big Rite Aid is. I might want peanut butter one day. I never think to get peanut butter. Peanut butter is a great food. Almond butter. Get out of town. Olives. Organic green olives. I love these. I hated these as a kid, but then when I got to be a grown-up, my taste buds changed, and these became delicious. Those mushrooms would be good if they were pickled. I don't know. People are trying different things. I sometimes eat spoons. Yakisoba, pad thai. I like having metal spoons. I usually have like 2 spoons, 2 forks, stuff like that. That guacamole salsa is good. That's one of my favorite things. Homemade Alfredo. I'll remember saying this, and then guacamole salsa. I'll remember how good that was. $3.29. Dinty more. I don't get stuff like that. Occasionally I get stuff. See, I don't get stuff like this because it's pretty fatty. Occasionally, $2.99 for maybe. I don't know. I like making my own things. I usually make steaks, spaghetti, and macaroni. Like, I don't know. I could probably live on stuff like this. I never think about that. Just kind of snack my way through life. Think of how conveniently delicious this is. Think of how healthy a lot of this stuff. Chex Mix, you never think that. It kind of is, but your body needs carbohydrates. There's guacamole ranch snack mix. Protein chips. I never think of stuff like this. Just little convenient backpack things. Hummus chips. Poppycock. I never think of grocery shop here, but I'm building a list in my head of what I might want. And if I do this, I might be able to make a list. Instead of making a list, I'll just look at this and go through and like virtually shop. This is for my own convenience, and I'm going to throw it to YouTube. Russell Stover. Yes. 2 days I'm going to come down here. Plant-based turkey. Hey, Crave. Oh, yeah, that might be. Oh, that's what they needed. Yeah. It was too big. It was chunks. That's what they needed. Yeah. Dries more too. Korean barbecue wasn't too bad. Oh, I think I had this one. Chip ear, you know what I mean? Chip ear, $6.99 for some vegan jerky. Vegan jerky's not too bad. Almonds and fruit. Oh, that's good stuff. I got that before. Very exciting stuff. Oh, and the rosemary and sea salt. Like buy one get one free. $5.29. Non-GMO. I like GMO. Whatever. Science. Whole natural almonds. These are just delicious. I'm tripping over my tongue because it's so delicious. I remember the habanero barbecue being quite good and hot as fuck. The ghost pepper one, whatever it was even hotter. These chips. Oh yeah. The only way I can eat those chips is if I have the ranch. Onion rings. $1.69. Those are some evil, and I bought those twice because those are fucking delicious. Molasses cookies. See, I never think to buy anything like this. Snickerdoodle. Yeah, my grandma made snickerdoodle cookies. Well, how much are these? 2 for $6? Hell yeah. Cracked wheat. Cracked wheat. Texas toast. I never think to buy Texas toast. Texas toast is good. It's a big, thick toast, big, thick bread. Crispy beef jerky. See, garlic. Potato skins. I've had all this stuff, but I never think to buy it anymore. I don't know why. I just don't. Tackies. I had a little time today, so I'm just coming down here to see what this was. I come down here once a week. Fava's peas. Habanero citrus. See, I never think of this. This looks delicious. Everything here looks delicious. It's so funked out. Protein snack mix. Yes. Yes. See, whatever that is looks like something I would spend $4 on. Veggie snacks. Instead of candy, you know, dried veggie snacks. Yes. I remember those rutabaga thingies being pretty good. Moon cheese. Yeah. See, that's a waste. I would never do that. I would buy the big thing of cheese puffs. What are they trying? See, these are all new things. Chickpeas, you know what I mean? Hummus chickpeas, crunchy chickpeas, clackets, protein snack mix, Fava's peas, hummus chips, olive oil and sea salt, tomato basil, screaming hot veggie straws. I never think you get this. They're probably not that hot. That's something I would buy. I need to get ranch drip if I get that. I've never done anything like this. Veggie crisp. Now those look good. I remember things like that. I remember what they're called. But these look better than that. Harvest kale. I love kale. Oh my goodness. Snapped. Zesty salsa verde. Takis. It's like some good college food. Skinny Pop. I never think to buy that, but now that I've seen it, I might. Oh, the little things, yes. I just buy the big ones. Yeah, I don't want that moon cheese. What are they trying to get away with on that? LaCroix. There's people that make fun of LaCroix on the internet. That's something I like. That's something my grandma had. It's seltzer. They have this other kind of seltzer that's carbonated now. Ugh. I might have to get that big thing one day. I don't know why. I liked it. So this is Rite Aid. This is where I come every week. I usually come down here on Mondays. I buy headphones here all the time. I'm always losing them and replacing them. People love videos like this on my channel. I don't know why. They like my shtick. Gen Z, I'm what you would call monogamous. I'm also what you would call straight. I'm not having the straight pride debate because the straight pride debate is stupid. I'm a left-winger. I'm tired of it. Whenever I go to the bar, somebody cockblocks me. I'm about to approach somebody. She says something sharp and she's pretty, and I'm about to go up and talk to her. There you are kissing her, walking up to kiss her just as you notice me. Stop, Spokane. Knock it off. You won't hook me up because you're classist and age-phobic, Gen Z. You won't invite me to your parties, but you claim that you're a leftist. You have your Bernie Sanders sticker in your car. That's why you have 2 girlfriends. You claim to hate greed, but you have multiple girlfriends. Stop it, Gen Z. Stop it, Spokane. I go in IRL. I'm about to approach somebody. She's got headphones, so I leave her alone. I go up when she doesn't have headphones, and then you come in. Stop it, Gen Z. Stop it, Spokane. This needs to end. I want a girlfriend. I'm dating Gen Z. This is the only option for me because it's all I want. Leave me alone or hook me up. Assholes. I'm tired of your misogyny. I'm tired of the fact that, oh, you claim that they're your women because they're your generation. Whatever, bigots. Stay the fuck out of my way and let me find true love. Oh, look, it's the slutty nurses and hospital workers and HOC staff telling us to social distance, but then going to the bar during COVID to hook up with multiple skater dudes that fuck all the time. But meanwhile, you claim to be generation generous. Your Bible is against greed. Your politics on the left wing are against greed. Hook me up then. Or stay the hell out of my way so I can find a girlfriend. You're sluts during COVID. You were. Oh, you frustrate me. Stop with your bullshit. Gen Z. Spokane, stop with your fucking bullshit. You're the greediest people I've ever met. Stop! Gen Z, I want to die because of you. I wish I was dead. I was at INBH recently. I went in November too, but you're not dating me, so I have no point to live. You cockblock me when I go to the bars. You steal my lines. Gen X and millennials from YouTube or that I say in public, and you use them to date Zoomers. Your religion is against greed. Luke 12:15. It's easier to fit a camel through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to get into heaven. That's Matthew 19:24. You have to choose money or God, but not both. That's Matthew 6:24. The atheists aren't acting any different. I'm an atheist and a leftist. I'm at a homeless shelter. I'm 41 years old, and you claim that you're not a classist, Gen Z women. And dudes, you claim you're not misogynistic or classist or age-phobic, but you don't invite me to your parties. I want to die because of you, Gen Z. I wish I was dead because of you, Gen Z, unless this stops. I want you to come and have a burger with me at Incrediburger. I'll convert to veganism if you're my girlfriend. But until then, I wish every moment that I'm alive that I was dead. Because you're hypocrites, and I can't abide this sarcasm walk up. I can't abide you calling me baby when I'm a dude. When you're a dude, you call me dude. When you're a honey, when you're a woman, you're supposed to call me baby. But you only do it when you have boyfriends. Gen Z, isn't it enough that I want to die because of you? I was already... You're not even listening. Gen Z, I kind of feel like you would rather me commit suicide than for me to date Gen Z women. I go to the bar, I get cock blocked. I go on Tinder And you don't even respond to me, ladies. I've had girlfriends in the past. I've dated baby boomers. I've dated Gen X. I complain about capitalism more than you do, but you're a bunch of classists. You're at the bar. I try to go there, and you cockblock me. You only love these dudes because of their money. I'm at a homeless shelter. You're age phobic and classist, Gen Z. Every day I wake up makes me wish I was dead. Tell me not to complain. I'll complain more. Tell me to complain. I'll complain more. Have an Incrediburger with me or something. Otherwise, every day I wake up wishing I hadn't.
You're scaring the hell out of me, man. Everything that I do good, I try to do good.